Bob Fescoe, Mike Welch with you here at the Chiefs practice facility today. And, Mike, the first day of rookie minicamp, I didn't really take much out of this because there's 65 guys out there. Really only a couple were focusing on Eric Fisher. We're focusing on Tyler Bray and maybe Kelsey. And that's really about it in a situation like this. Let's start with Eric Fisher. He's clearly going to play the right side, as Andy Reid said today.
Yeah, they put him on the right side almost immediately, and it looks like that's his exclusive spot. Reid said they'd talked to Brandon Albert. Conversations have been well, so you have to think, okay, that's just going to be Eric Fisher's spot. If Brandon Albert leaves, maybe they move him over. But at this point, it looks like their idea is we're going to have Fisher on that right side, and we'll deal with it if Albert leaves. Then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But right now, that's a solidified spot. As far as players to watch, I mean, outside of Tyler Bray, Travis Kelsey, and a little bit from Niall Davis, as he seemed gassed at times. And Andy Reid made it apparent, I want everybody out here ready to go in good condition. The one guy I saw who looked considerably out of condition was Niall Davis. So other than that, and then Travis Kelsey able to make a couple nice plays, I mean, not a whole lot to see.
Yeah, there really wasn't. I liked the way Travis Kelsey kind of went over the middle a couple times and made some nice catches there. Tyler Bray at times showed the ability to throw the deep ball, but he didn't necessarily connect the entire time on that deep ball. So some kind of back and forth with the accuracy from Tyler Bray today, too.
Yeah, he was a little bit off on the accuracy. He at times struggled to receive the snap, and he seemed to have trouble reading a little bit. That said, the velocity on that arm is sick, and he's all of 6'6", and he has all that potential. It's going to take time for Tyler Bray, but if his mind is right and he's kept focused and he's kept in the right mindset, sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, and you have to hope, too, this was a situation with Tyler Bray where he's going to be humbled a little bit, and he's going to have to know what he needs to do to work. And I had a chance to talk to him after practice as well, and it seems like he kind of has an idea. All right, I didn't go drafted. Clearly people didn't like me for whatever reason. I've got to behave more so off the field than I do on the field. And hopefully, and you would think, the on-field stuff will come with him.
It will come with him. The one thing you worry about is the attitude. Is it a wake-up call? Not getting drafted after being projected as a possible second-round pick, falling completely out of the draft, makes you wonder, is that enough of a wake-up call to get him to adjust his attitude and the work ethic and become that quarterback that he's physically capable of being? Because out of every quarterback in the draft, arguably Tyler Bray was very much the most talented, the most physically gifted, and that's why he came out early. But he goes undrafted after coming out early. Hopefully that's enough to wake him up, but it's also going to take a lot of driving home from the coaches and them really staying on top of him, making sure he's taking his progression seriously.
And I think the final thing we'll leave you guys with today is the fact that Brandon Albert is going to be here on Monday for the Kansas City Chiefs, and that means 3 more days that Eric Fisher gets to work on the right side and doesn't have to worry about working on the left side and can focus solely on the right side of this offensive line. And I think that's a big step in the right direction and moving this franchise to the next level.
It is, and it doesn't matter if you get that long-term deal for Albert shortly, because as long as you have that left side and right side solidified, you can move forward for this season and make this season in and of itself the focus. And as long as they're both going to have their left and right side, you have 2 really good players. I mean, you have 2 really good tackles.
Yeah, and Andy Reid even said today they got Donald Stevenson, a third guy. He's got 3 guys he thinks can play the left side. So that'll do it from day one of rookie minicamp out here for Mike Welch, Bob Fescoe, here on 610sports.com.